Greetings, true believers. Chill pal Spider-Man. Hey Kadre, good morning. It's KJ here. Sunday morning, we're gonna do a kind of a Techmatic roundup, or wrap-up rather. Last couple days, I've been noticing that the Techmatic hasn't been shaving me as close as I'd like it to. So today's shave will be the last shave with it. This will be shave number 30. So I got a month of shaves off of one setting on the band. 10 settings total, so this should last the better part of a year, 10 months. Could probably stretch it a little bit more if I was actually trying to go for a year, but that's good enough for this experiment. But I also wanted to highlight a few things and kind of give you a little bit of information about these. So Gillette made the Techmatic, but they also made them in different colors to market them for women also. And the razors are all adjustable if you have an adjustable replacement cartridge. So the adjustment was set up in the cartridge itself. So the razor didn't have to be any different to be an adjustable or just a regular. You just had to get the right cartridge. So as you can see, there's a difference on this one. There's a lever here to adjust it, and from high to low. And what it does is this plastic safety bar right there moves up and down as you adjust that setting. So that's what makes this adjustable. I haven't used this one because it's an old cartridge, so I don't know what the how it differs in the aggression level of the adjustment. So I haven't actually used one of these with an adjustment setting. And then, as you know, you've got the lever on the back. It's the same on both of them to adjust the band. Just one rotation all the way around will adjust it to the next band. But also, in addition to Gillette, Schick also got into the game. One thing about Schicks is they don't have the adjustment or the rotator knob on the back. They built theirs right into the cartridge. Which is kind of smart because now the razor itself has less to it. So less moving parts, working parts in the razor itself. Everything is built into the cartridge. Schick also made different colors. This one actually says Lady Eversharp on it, and it has the LE logo on it. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there we go. They also made adjustable cartridges. Their adjustment lever is on the side. So you can see as I move that up or down, that safety bar moves up and down. Now, one thing that Schick was actually really smart about doing this, the way they made them, see, the Gillette knob to advance has a little prong that sticks out that goes into the back of the Gillette cartridge. Well, Schick made theirs compatible. So they have the same receptacle for the Gillette knob to go into the Schick cartridge. So you can put a Schick cartridge into a Gillette razor, and if you do that, you're just going to have an advancement knob on both sides, and either will work. It fits perfectly into the razor. It clicks in just fine. It's a pretty good match for this razor. However, if you try to take a Gillette cartridge and put it into the Schick razor, you have no way of advancing that razor to the next band. Also, it does fit in there. It does click in there. But I don't know if you can see it. There's a gap in between there, so it's kind of holding onto it, but it doesn't look like it was meant to hold onto it. It kind of just sits in there, and there is a gap. There we go. You can kind of see the gap. You can kind of see the door through there. There's a gap in there. So it's not sitting in there flush. So Schick really designed theirs to be universal, and kind of made the Gillette cartridges not obsolete, but less effective, I guess. So that was just one thing that I thought that Schick did really smartly. So I do have a couple of cases. So if you haven't seen the cases, this is the case for the Gillette Techmatic. Still got the paperwork for it in there. And then one of my Eversharps, my Lady Eversharp, I've got the case for that. It's a pretty typical case with the clear top. All right, so just wanted to show you guys a couple of the razors, a couple of the differences. Again, this will be my last shave number 30 on the Techmatic. It's been getting slightly rough. It's not rough during the shave, but I feel it rough like a couple hours after the shave. So I wanted to grab a soap that was going to be super moisturizing and help me out. So I grabbed Lisa's Natural Herbal Creations new artisan line in the Doc Holiday scent, which I wasn't really a fan of at first, but it's starting to grow on me. So I kind of preloaded this to speed things along. So I went to a auction house yesterday. We've got one in town, and they do an auction every single Saturday starting at 4:30, and then depending on how much stuff they have, they will go till 10. I think we've been there till 11 o'clock some nights. I think usually they try to get done around 9, but just depending on how much stuff they have to get through, sometimes they go late. I think I was there until about 8 o'clock last night, and I left before it was completely done, but I'd gotten everything that I wanted. I bought some Halloween decorations, which I will post in a new thread that I'll start up. I bought a lawnmower, a weed whacker, a rug. I bought an aftershave and shaving cream gift set, Roman Brio leather, which I'll be using today after my shave. Got all that stuff and spent right around $100. So I'll be testing out the lawnmower and weed whacker to make sure they're working today. The Halloween decorations I got were vintage blow mold decorations, the old plastic kind of bubbly things that have lights inside of them. I got 2 ghosts and 1 tombstone. Which I've been wanting to get that type of Halloween decoration for a long time. Yeah, so I can already tell that after that first pass, this is not as close as it has been. Definitely time for a new razor. Now, if this was my only razor, or I was intending on continuing to use this, I would just advance the knob to the next position and use the next segment of the band blade, but I'm done using the Techmatic. I think 30 days with one razor and no changing is nuts. So I'm looking forward to getting back to some other razors. Roman Brio aftershave that I got. I'm not sure how old the set was, but it was, I posted pictures yesterday on the What's New thread, but it was still sealed, still had the plastic wrap on the box. I'd seen somebody on another forum post about the Roman Brio, and I think I found at an estate sale an empty bottle of it. So I'm pretty sure I have the bottle already. It's just empty. But he had posted that he was using the Roman Brio and it was good stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. It's a leather scent, so I thought it would go relatively well with the Doc Holiday. I also got a box of odds and ends. Mainly it was after 2 items out of it, but I got some sort of skull decor and a vintage rubber gas mask, which will be fun for Halloween. Now this blade is starting to fall off, so I'm not going to push it by doing any excessive touch-up strokes. Just going to do a little bit of touch-up, but not go full against the grain. I just kind of do these like modified J hooks that kind of come at the against the grain from an angle. And that will do me. So, pretty decent run with the Techmatic. I was very surprised at the shave quality and the longevity of that blade. This is very mild, but it gave me very good shaves. I got a solid 20 to 25 completely irritation-free, good close shaves, and probably over the last 5 or so kind of started to drop off. In the last 2 days I really noticed a big drop off in the quality. You know, halfway through the day I would feel my face and I would start to feel stubble like around noon. So that's what tells me that I need a new blade. And for some reason, like, I didn't get any irritation during the shave, but halfway through the day I would start to feel a little bit of irritation, which was weird for it to set on so late. But that pretty much really told me that it was time to pack this thing up and send it on its way, which I'm very glad to be done with the Techmatic. Yay! Finally. I didn't think that thing was ever going to give up. Alright, so here is the Roman Brio. I don't know if you can see, it's got some chariots and old Roman stuff on the cap and on the side. So it's a pretty cool, shaped like a column. It's a nice leathery scent. It's got a little bit, maybe a little bit of citrus in there. Not quite as strong as Avon leather. But stronger than modern English leather. I wouldn't say stronger than vintage English leather, but definitely stronger than the modern. Not as strong as the Avon, as I said, but it's not just a pure leather. It's mostly leather, and yeah, probably just a little bit of citrus or something in there, something that's giving it a brighter smell to it. So there's the shave. Again, I'm Spider from the Shaving Cadre. Check us out, www.theshavingcadre.com. Seems like we're getting new members every day. We're just over 6 months in, so we're fairly new, but we're growing real fast. So if you're looking for a forum to join, some people to hang out and talk with throughout the day, come out, check us out. Again, look me up, I'm Spider, and we'll see you on the forums. Bye.